Hi, this is Shankar, and after a long time, I'm making a video. And this is basically it's a video where I cannot cover everything, but while doing predictions, what are the most important thing one should see in terms of planets and other factors? I cannot cover everything, but I'll try to cover the basics which are very important while doing a prediction. And the most important thing is the Dasha, Bhukti, and Antar. The Dasha, Bhukti, and Antar, they define what is going to happen in your life. If the Dasha says something which can happen, the Bhukti also says that, endorses it, and the Antar will then pinpoint the period when it is there. So the Dasha, Bhukti, and Antar are very critical in terms of this thing. That is the first first principle which we should apply. We should not see the horoscope and see a lot of Raj Yogas are there and a lot of other things are there, and we start predicting, okay, this person is going to become a king. No, the right Dasha should be there. When the Dasha is there, it has the promise, then the Bhukti and Antar will give it. The Dasha is the king, Bhukti is the princess, is the prince, and the Antar is the person who delivers, who gets the thing to you. So without dwelling much into it, the next thing is what is the planet? What do you see in a planet when you look at the planet? And the most important thing in the planet is you should see the placement of the planet, the aspect of the planet, and the conjunction with the planet. So placement depends on which sign it is placed, and the signs have a very important role. While seeing the sign, also see in which nakshatra it is placed, because nakshatra also colors it. So that is critical. I mean, for example, Venus in Cancer will have a different connotation to it, while Venus in Capricorn may have a different connotation to the whole thing. And then Venus in the nakshatra will also color it. So each planet has to be seen in terms of which sign it is placed, and each sign is very critical. Also look at the nakshatra, look at the conjunction, which planet is in conjunction with which planet. Like Venus and Mars together, it's like a desire as well as your wish to fulfill the desire and take pleasure out of it happens. But Venus and Mars conjunction will only work, for example, this is just an example, only work when it is within 8 degrees. Within 8 degrees, max 10 degrees is what it will have impact. Front of it 8 degrees, back of it 8 degrees of the planet, it will have its impact. If it is more than 8 degrees, it reduces. So see the orb. The orb of the conjunction is very critical, and if you miss that, you're missing a very important thing. The third important thing is see the depositor. Who is the depositor of which planet? Suppose you have a debilitated Mars, and that is in Cancer, and it is a depositor of. Then it becomes the depositor of the 10th house and the 5th house, and you have Shani there, and let's say Ketu there, Shani in Scorpio, Saturn in Scorpio, and Ketu in Aries. Then it will have the vibrations of what Saturn and Ketu in it. So put that factor, very important, is the dispositor. The dispositor also colors the planet. So that's another important thing which you should see while deciphering what the planet can do and what it can give. Let it be a Dasha planet, let it be a Bhukti planet. So that is another critical factor which is you have to see apart from the conjunction of the planet, the placement of the planet. Then we come to the aspects of the planet. In case of aspects, what I feel is one should consider the planet which is second to it and the 12th to it. The planet 12th to it is like somebody at the back providing you the energy, and second is the planet. Second planet is the source, which actually which can fulfill certain things in terms of what the second house signifies. The second house always signifies the 8th house to the 7th house. That is the 8th house, which is second to 7th, signifies the family of your wife. So similarly, the second house signifies a lot of important things. So you should always see the planets 12th and 2nd to it. See the planet which is 7th to it, which is very critical. And the planets 5th and 9th to it also play an important role in terms of, in terms of vibrations. But let us understand, when we talk about aspect of a planet, I mean, then you have to see the aspect of Mars. Mars has 4th, 7th, and 8th aspect. Saturn has 3rd, 7th, and 10th aspect. And other planets have the 7th aspect. This aspect of that planet only brings vibrations. It doesn't color the entire event. It doesn't color the entire horoscope. It just brings the vibration of that planet. And again here, please apply the rule of the orb. I mean, the aspect of should be between, when it's aspecting, it should be between 7 to 8 degrees either side of the planet. A very important aspect which you should see is when you have multiple conjunctions or more than one when there is conjunction, see the planet which is first absolutely ahead in degrees, and see the planet which is the lowest in degrees. The planet in lowest in degrees provides the energy, and the planet ahead, the planet that is the highest degree, is the king. It's the leader. It's normally it is walking in the front. So the energy is provided with the planet with the lowest this thing. It colors it to a great extent. It um, changes the characteristic of the planet which is ahead of it. But the planet which is at the highest degree is the king, and it leads. It leads after what it is getting from its soldiers and generals from the back. So that is how you to see the planet which is the lowest, see the planet which is ahead of it, see the planet which are in conjunction, which are in close conjunctions. Now, in case of planets which are less within 1 degree, please see it in a greater, in a more critical form, because that is planetary war, and which planets wins in the planetary war, that is extremely important. So these are the important things which one should see while you are while you're telling about predicting about a particular person in terms of what is going to happen in the near future. And the transit, which is given a lot of importance, transit doesn't typify events. Transit says that these things as a hoga. Like if Jupiter is in the Lagna, I suppose, and from there it aspects the 5th, 7th, and 9th house. So that could be aspects of children. There could be a marriage proposal, some luck factors. But whether those things, there will be activity around you. You are standing in a garden which has got aam ka ped bhi hai, amrud ka ped bhi hai, and different fruits are there. But which is the fruit which will fall and you get will depend upon the Shapukti and Antar. So that is what is critical. Keep astrology simple. Go on the first basic principles, and you will be successful there. So this is my short video on how to predict in case of a planet. If you have any questions, you can write to me at connectingminds@gmail.com. You can go to my site, visit my site, which is there. You can a lot of good articles are there. You can read that, and if you write to me, if I get the time, on my Facebook, on my site, on my email ID, I will try to reply. Thanks, and bye for now. I hope you'll find this video interesting. Bye. Thanks.